Thank you, Conrad. And here we are at Christmas Eve, and we still have Nursery of the North. We're still doing it. So studies show that Christmas is among the top 10 most stressful life changes, interestingly enough. But Nurse Christina, she's joining us now this Christmas Eve morning to talk about how to keep the holidays a little less stressful this year. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, absolutely. And I have to be honest, I haven't been the best at this. I called my son last night, and he's like, Mom, it's gonna be fine. We're all gonna be together. It's just, that's what's most important. It's not about the gifts. It's not about the food.
It sneaks up.
Spending time, but right. And so I've been so busy, right, I feel way behind.
Also the cleaning.
Yeah,
my goodness.
right.
I do that anytime I have people over. I call it my panic cleaning.
Yeah.
It's even if it's clean, it could be even cleaner. So it's just, you're just constantly running around like a crazy person.
Right. But really, is that what's going to matter? You know,
it isn't. I know it's not.
People coming to see you and visit you and spend time with you.
So reasonable.
Yeah. So let's go over a few things.
Yeah. How can we make this less stressful this year?
Exactly. So one big tip is to eat less. We tend to go and we want to eat a little of everything. Maybe instead choose a few things that you really want to try. Like, you know, if you eat cookies every night before bed or ice cream, then don't have that. You know, eat something different. So that's one of the big things. Check the menu in advance. So if you're on a special diet, say you are diabetic, you want to make sure that there's going to be things there you can eat. It's not all going to be cranberry sauce made with lots of sugar and cookies and Jell-O molds. You know, make sure there's going to be healthy options for you to eat there too. Be demanding in restaurants. So if you go to a restaurant and you get a burger, maybe ask if you can have a side salad instead of French fries. Just a way to kind of help keep you healthy and make better choices. And then don't overdo. We tend to want to eat, and we're like these are the best cookies, and we are stuffing.
It's just when everything's available to you. I mean, how can you help yourself?
Right, and you want to try a little of everything. Maybe you can't. You know, or you do it in really small portions, just a couple of bitefuls of things. Because when we're full, we are miserable and we're not gonna do anything. So rather, one thing you could do to avoid choosing bad choices, you know, we all have the great chips and dips because there's also football and things like, you know. Right. So vegetables. So I found a clever way to make a Christmas tree out of vegetables. So this is something you could get the kids involved, and it looks more appealing. People might be more willing to eat vegetables. We tend to run to the grocery store and buy those veggie trays that have been sitting on the shelf for, you know, 8 days. All the veggies are dry. It's very unappealing. People aren't as willing. They're going to skip past that and go for the cookies. But if we can make things a little more appealing, a little more friendly, people might be more willing to see, like Michael. Right, you are.
See, I'm a sucker for carrot sticks.
There you go.
They lure me in.
And carrot sticks are great. My puppy loves carrot sticks too. Prioritize sleep. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep during, you know, during this time of year. And they suggest 8 hours. I know it's hard because, you know, my son told me too, he's like, Mom, we stayed up till midnight wrapping presents. I don't know how you guys did it. I was like, yeah, right, welcome to parenthood. So yeah, make sure that you do things a little at a time so that you're not staying up super late, you know, trying to spy and see Santa coming down the chimney. We need to make sure we get to sleep. And enjoy social time. Like, just enjoy the time with your families. You know, we don't always get together. My 80-year-old neighbor was telling me she's going to go down and visit her daughter. I mean, this is great. So it should be a time where you put things aside and really focus on your friends. Put your phone down, for crying out loud. TikTok isn't going to change for one day. You know, your Snapchat isn't going to, you don't have to see every funny cat video. Like, put it down and actually converse with people. Play games. We do trivia. We're huge trivia. Every drawer in our house has trivia games. So when people come over, we'll pull those out. It's a great way to engage people, get them off their phones, and we laugh.
Is it team trivia?
No, it's just,
individual?
No, it's just group. Like, one person will call and just whoever. It's just a sort of a way to just engage with each other.
All right.
I also love dominoes, but there's card games. Anything just to get up.
You're absolutely right. We do a Canadian salad in my household.
What is that?
It's a card game, not to be confused with literal salad.
Really?
Yeah,
Haven't heard
it's
of
got
it.
too many rules to go through now, but there's 2 decks of cards, normal playing cards. You're gonna throw them together.
Yeah.
There are multiple rounds. You're gonna go through like 5 rounds, and they get higher and higher stakes as you go.
Okay.
And it's a great time.
It's not like the general or whatever, where you have different rules for each card.
No.
That
My
was
goodness.
a drinking game that was played way back in the day. But anyway, speaking of drinking, go easy on the booze. So sometimes we tend to, walk into a party, they hand you a drink, you haven't had anything to eat, you've got an empty stomach, it's going right to your head. So be careful. You don't want to be that one in the Santa suit and nothing else running down the street or whatever. Keep colds at bay. We had talked about that. Good hand washing,
Right.
especially when we're snacking on foods. We're all touching things. We're
Right,
touching
you are.
ladles. Keep hand sanitizer by you. Engage your brain. Make sure you're cooking your food properly, because December is the most common, or the largest food poisoning month of the year.
Oh,
So we want to
interesting. I
make
did
sure
not
that
know
we're
that.
cooking things. Refresh your taste buds. Ginger tea or ginger tablets are great for the tummy. So if you're starting to have a little indigestion, maybe you've had too much of hot and spicy wings or beer.
Is that why people always used to say drink ginger ale if you have an upset stomach? Or
Yes,
is that just
but
not right?
Old ginger ale used to be made with real ginger. I don't think it is now. We still do it just because we still do it. But it has more sugar in it than really the benefits of ginger. But ginger tea can settle your stomach. And then, of course, try to reduce your stress. Try to not get too worked up about things. The nervous system can have all kinds of horrible effects. If we increase our cortisol level from stress, it can create, ulcers, and it can
goodness.
lower your immune system.
So
it has
really
all
just
kinds
try
of
to
stuff.
take it easy.
Exactly. We want to give lots of hugs, lots of laughter, lots of fun. That builds up oxytocin, which
Okay.
combats those negative neurotransmitters. So that's what we want to do. Build oxytocin and enjoy and have a wonderful time with family and friends. And you brought cookies.
Yes, I brought cookies as well. Not only did Nurse Christina bring the lovely platters and cookie assortments for Christmas Eve, I baked some of my own as well. So I'm sure we'll do a little cookie exchange.
I can't wait to try. I am very excited about this. Impressed that you baked. I store-bought.
Oh my goodness. Well, I probably had a little bit less to do. I didn't have to host anyone this year. All right. Well, thanks for taking the time this morning. Hopefully you have a great Christmas,
Thank you.
hopefully everyone else does at home as well.
Yes. Stay safe and have a great holiday.
Thank you. But coming up, we have what's trending, including